Stop scrolling if you want to be rich. Because you're poor for one reason only. And it's not what you think. 99% of people fail because they believe the biggest lie in history. The lie that hard work alone makes you wealthy. 18 months ago, I was sleeping on a thin mattress on a cold floor with $42 to my name. I had failed at 3 businesses. I was hiding from debt collectors, and I felt like a total fraud. You're poor because you've been lied to by people who want you to stay in the rat race forever. This is the no BS truth of how I went from nothing to over $1 million in 18 months. The problem isn't that you don't work hard. It's that you're working for the wrong kind of money. I spent years trading my time for scraps, thinking that hustle was the answer to everything. I would wake up at 5 a.m., work until 8 p.m., and still find myself falling behind every single month. The system is designed to keep you comfortable enough to never leave, but broke enough to stay dependent. But the truth is, you can never outrun inflation or taxes if you're just a line item on someone else's payroll. Every day you wake up and go to that job, you are selling the most valuable asset you own for a massive discount. You are trading your limited life force for a steady paycheck that barely covers your basic survival. And the worst part? You're doing it to buy things that lose value the second you take them home. Status symbols are the tax the poor pay to look rich, while actually becoming poorer every day. The pain of being broke isn't just about the empty bank account. It's about the loss of dignity. It's about checking the price of eggs and choosing between a meal or a bus ticket. It's about the constant, low-level anxiety that one car breakdown will destroy your entire life. I remember the night I hit rock bottom. My card was declined at a gas station for a $3 pack of crackers. The cashier looked at me with pity, and that look hurt more than the hunger in my stomach. I walked 3 miles home in the rain, and I realized I wasn't just poor. I was obedient. I was following all the rules, going to school, getting the job. And yet here I was, starving. That night, something inside me snapped. I stopped looking for opportunities and started looking for leverage. I realized that the rich don't work for money. They own systems that create money while they sleep. A job only pays you when you show up. An asset pays you even when you're on vacation. I stopped asking, how can I get a raise? And started asking, what can I build that works without me? This was the start of the most intense 18 months of my entire life. I cut out every single distraction. No Netflix. No parties. No toxic friends who only wanted to complain. If it didn't move me closer to my goal, it didn't exist in my world anymore. I spent the next 18 months obsessed, learning the high-income skills the school system ignores. The first step was sales. Not the sell me this pen kind, but the psychological understanding of value. Value is not about how hard you work. It's about how much of a problem you solve for someone else. The bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. It's a law of the universe. The second step was scalability. I stopped doing things that only paid once. I built digital assets. I worked until 4 a.m. every single night, fueled by the fear of going back to that cold floor. I failed again and again. But this time, I wasn't failing in a vacuum. I was failing forward. Every failure was just data, telling me exactly what not to do next time. In month 6, I made $10,000 in a single week. It felt like a miracle, but it was just math. I didn't buy a car. I didn't go out to eat. I reinvested every single dollar back into the business. By month 12, the income became predictable. The systems I built were humming like a well-oiled machine. I was no longer hunting for money. Money was being attracted to the value I was providing. And in month 18, I logged into my account and saw 7 figures. $1.1 million. I didn't celebrate. I sat in silence for an hour, thinking about the man sleeping on that floor. The money didn't change who I was. It just removed the filter of survival from my life. Suddenly, I could think about the future without the crushing weight of the present. I bought my mother a house, not because it was fancy, but because she never has to worry about a landlord again. I watched her walk through the front door, and for the first time in years, I actually cried. The lesson is simple, but most will ignore it. Your situation is a reflection of your choices. not your circumstances. You can keep complaining about the system, or you can learn to exploit the rules of the game. Wealth doesn't come to those who work for others. It comes to those who create value for the world. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time was years ago. The second best time is right now. Go out there and build something. Or stay broke. The choice is yours. I was just like you, until the day I decided I wasn't. Be the one who actually changes. Because 18 months from now, you could be telling this same story, or making the same excuses. I hope you choose to tell the story.